I don't know if you're aware that St. Thomas Aquinas, who is, of course, our heavy guns in the history of theology, is also patron of cooks. Did you know that? Yeah, he's patron of cooks. This is very Dominican. There is no evidence whatsoever that St. Thomas could cook, but there's lots of evidence that he enjoyed eating.
I think it's the most special place in all of Berkeley. Really great teacher-student ratios, great teachers, encouragement of participation. I took one of the classes myself. Even though I was over 60 years old, I took the class and I really loved it. And I saw at the end why the Dominicans are known as great teachers.
For $650, bidder 152. Thanks very much.
In our mission statement, we proclaim ourselves to be a community. That means, so we call ourselves a community of scholars. This means that we're not just concerned for scholarship, but the vocation of each of our professors and each of our students.
So I cook the Tuesday lunches. Every Tuesday there's a mass at 11:10. After this there's a lunch. Well, what's important about the lunches is that it gives the student body a chance to get together with also the faculty and the staff for mass, and then just for fellowship and communion. For the Feast of St. Michael, we had angel hair pasta and then devil's food for dessert, which was exciting.
We get a fantastic philosophy foundation here. We study, of course, any number of theology classes. We are able to take advantage of classes at UC Berkeley as well. But the professors, particularly here, who do philosophy and theology, are quite amazing resources to be able to be formed by. So we can eventually take that knowledge out into the world to preach the gospel for the church. Having laymen and women at our school studying alongside with us is actually a wonderful compliment to the brothers. I think that their presence here helps us and energizes us in a lot of ways to see the energy and the zeal.
When I look around and I see where can I learn this type of where can I get this type of an education? Where can I learn about philosophy in the tradition of the philosophers, the Greeks? The Dominican School of Philosophy and Theology is the only place. Is that now that I've had some philosophy training, and when I get into an argument, I win all the time. So this is a great reason to study philosophy, especially philosophy in the Thomistic, Aristotelian Thomistic tradition. So,
if you want to really tackle Thomism and the theology of St. Thomas Aquinas in a very authentic way, this is the place to do it. The DSPT is a great way to interact with not only the Jesuit point of view or the Franciscan, but also with Calvinism and other forms of Christianity, and to have that kind of dialogue, that ecumenical and interfaith dialogue. This is the real place to do it.
Our work also reaches far beyond the walls of the school, and so, for example, Father Richard Schenk, who teaches for us here, a professor of theology, just got back from Rome. Richard was one of 8 theologians in the church who was invited by the Holy Father to, in a sense, to critique a book that the Holy Father has just completed on St. Bonaventure.